Welcome back, everybody, to the Super Mario Galaxy playthrough. This is part 19, and we're in the peace and quiet of the garden. Now, I do really like that weird invisible ceiling on my head. Or like I was saying, I do really like that, you know, that there's like no actual music like there has been in every single one of the other domes, but this is just nice and peace and quiet. You can just sort of hear like the birds chirping and what have you. So here we go with a little bit of that time skipping action. We're trying to get the secret star here in the deep dark galaxy, and this one it took me a few minutes to remember, but yeah, you got to take a turtle shell and nail one of these mines here, which will in turn destroy all of them, which will also in turn somehow destroy the sunken ship that they were encircling, and that in turn reveals a launch star into this area. That's okay. Well, the star's inside that boo. Alright, fancy. Which is not unlike the Ghostly Galaxy, in that we're, you know, traveling around a whole bunch of different walls and doing all sorts of crazy stuff on each and every single wall. So, okay, thanks for that. So the objective here is basically to get to the one wall where the light will shine through, and then of course that will kill somehow the boo. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's what that was for. Okay, fine. All is forgiven, Bubble Flood. All is forgiven. And like I said, that will in turn make the light shine, and we're gonna get this boo sometime soon to come over here. If this urchin would go away. Right, there we go, he's almost there. Got him. Wait, no. Here we go. Gotcha. Alright. There we go. Pretty simple. Alright, and then it is just a matter of getting back up to the arrowness, where the stuff happens. Okay, if that urchin could just, like, go away, that'd be cool, too. Yeah, I don't really think that the triple jumping is gonna work, but at least that'll get the urchin out of the way, sort of. Oh, wow, that was really close. Nah, maybe it's best not to try that again. Alright, this urchin needs to go away, and I mean big time. Maybe I could have, you know, just gotten him into one corner like I just did earlier, and then he would have been stuck there. Wait, look! Perfect! Thank you, urchin. You're the best. Ah, you big, red, spiky jerk. Alright, so trying that again, with a little less fail this time. Yes, yeah, we're gonna need the Bubble Flood to actually do this bit. Okay? Timing. What is it? Here we go. Alright. So somehow I got the urchin out of the way. You know, I don't really know or care. Oh, there he is. I didn't even know or care how. Just that he's out of the way. I mean, come on. You know, I mean, he is there for a reason, and that's to kill you. But could they be a little bit more nicer about the killing? You know, and then not boo in a box. All right. That's like a Jack in the Box. I've never actually eaten there because we don't have those in Florida. So there you go. If anybody's eating, because I've seen, you know, it's funny because I've seen their commercials like on Cartoon Network, you know, when I would watch like Adult Swim and stuff, and I would see their commercials. Man, their commercials were weird. They had like the guy, you know, with the Jack in the Box head, and he was like, what was he? He was like the president of like Jack in the Box or something. Weird business suit, and he's got the weird head and weird. Here we go with the Dreadnought Galaxy for Infiltrating the Dreadnought. Now this is also a very tricky level, despite its, okay, just testing the waters here, and by that I mean the electricity. Yeah, once again, testing, because like I said, you know, it's been a while since I played this game, so I wasn't really sure if, like, those were, like, tractor beams that, like, pull you up, or what's going on here, but anyway. So yeah, the Dreadnought Galaxy, a very tricky galaxy in its own right, despite its similarities to the Battle Rock Galaxy. And, yes, it does look quite a bit like the Battle Rock Galaxy. You know, that is, like, I mean, I want to say, like, they kind of did, like, a little bit of, like, copy-pasting, you know, with some of the later galaxies. I mean, the most glaringly obvious one is the Honey Hive Galaxy and the Gold Leaf Galaxy. This one is, you know, it's strikingly similar to the Battle Rock Galaxy, but it's not, like, completely identical. Sort of like how the Gold Leaf Galaxy was just like an inversion of like the Honey Hive Galaxy with like a few added things in the sky. Ooh, big deal. Okay, so we got some more 2D platforming action. Sweet. I like these bits. And, oh yeah, getting star bits, because those are cool. Cool star bits. Pompeco. Still haven't tried them. But, you know, well, maybe someday I will. I'm sure you have to, like, special order those. You know, maybe they don't make them, because I was going to say, like, you probably have to special order them from Japan, but, you know, I was thinking, you know, there, you know, might be some, like, American, oh, wow. Oh, man, that was awfully close. Oh, wow, why can't it just, like, pull me in? Come on. Look how close that is. There, you know, there might be, like, some American, factories or, like, you know, I don't know, restaurants or something that might make them. I don't know. You know, I did see at one time, and I never really got to try this, but I did see a, oh no, don't die. I did see a restaurant selling, bubble tea, and you know, like I said, I never really got to try it. You know, I would have liked to, because, you know, being like a dude on the internet, you know, playing all sorts of, like, MMORPGs, and, you know, watching anime and such, you know, these things have a tendency to just pop up. And, you know, I've seen people talking from time to time about, like, oh, bubble tea, oh, it's, like, the best thing ever, and blah, 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 this, that. Like, oh, I love my bubble tea and my Pocky, and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, you know, not trying to be like a, you know, oh, no, that was unbelievably close. That was almost a huge mistake. Not trying to be like a, you know, like a huge, trying to be like, you know, fake Japanese dude or something, you know, just trying to, like, pretend like I am or anything, but, you know, it's nice to try new things. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. And Pocky, too. I heard it's like, isn't it? It's sort of like cookies or something. I don't know. Like it's cookie stick or something. Moving on. So, here we go. Bouncing on up on these, what was it? What was that guy called? The Top Maniac, or the Topman. Yes, jumping on the Topman. And for some, like, weird reason, every time I get to a new platform, the previous one falls away. But only when I get to a new platform, and not any time before. That is, or after. I mean, come on, like, what? Did, like, these platforms, like, stay up, like the entire, I want to say, like, 1,000 years or something? That, like, this galaxy has been around, and just the second that I decide to step on him is when they finally get destroyed? Wow, perfect. Alright, looking around for secret stuff, because there has been a tendency for, you know, me to just jump into launch stars, and then as I'm blasting away, I see something secret that I missed, like a question box or something. Okay, perfect. We got electricity now. Hopefully I learned my lesson from the last time. Yes, I did. That those are not tractor beams. Those are electric beams of spirally death. Giga spiral power! Something like that. Gurren Lagann, you know. It's crazy. Anime. Yep, talking about anime again. Listen to me. Alright. So, oh yeah, this part. I remember this part. Now, the funny thing was, I remember coming into this galaxy and thinking, oh yeah, you know, I specifically remember this one part where, you know, you have to fill up the water around the area where it sort of gets maze-like. But, and this is the big but, I do remember, I think it was like the first time I played through this game, I found a huge shortcut to get to the star, and I was like so determined on finding that shortcut again, but I just could not seem to pull it off. Aside from that, I seem to be having like big fat trouble trying to actually get to the water. Oh, there we go, with the bullet bills and stuff. Yeah, bullet bills, making stuff happen since 1985. Alright, how perfect. And now, for some unknown reason, these tractor beam platforms, because they are now doubling as platforms, they just decide that now that the water's down here, they're like, oh, hey guys, it's spring break, woo, everybody in the water. And, like, I'm so certain that there was some shortcut, but I just could not figure it out. Or, you know, maybe there wasn't really a shortcut, and I was just sort of fooling myself, but I could have sworn. I could have sworn. Another thing was that I remember when I was doing this on the ABTZ Comms playthrough, and I remember, oh, what was it? Brian asked me if I was able to jump onto, like, a certain point in Rosalina's observatory that was, like, seemingly impossible. And I remember just saying, like, straight out, oh, yeah, I did get up there. And, you know, thinking about it now, I don't think I actually even realized what he was talking about. I'm pretty sure whatever it was there, the area that he was talking about, I just never got to. And for some reason, I was just deluding myself. And this may or may not be the same sort of case here, in where I thought there was some sort of, like, amazingly perfect shortcut. But in reality, there is not. Maybe I dreamt it, you know? That's possible. I do have dreams about video games and stuff, especially Team Fortress 2. Like, I'll cycle between dreaming about, either being in the game or, like, playing the game. It's weird. Okay. So less TF2 and more getting stars. Yes, Starget action. Starget! Alright, so that was, what, number 76? Or 77? 78? Whoa! Man, we're really moving on here. God, you know, I remember saying in the last part, you know, 75. Oh, that's 3/4 of the way to 100. And then I don't remember getting any stars after that. Oh, man, where did my head go? Alright. So more Dreadnought Galaxy. Here we go. I remember this, this stage has a particularly, devious purple coin mission. Might as well just go ahead and say it. Oh, spoil it. But, yeah, it actually revolves around this, this actual stage. Yeah, this one. I'm doing right now. Oh, we got the, screws from Super Mario Bros. 3. Awesome. Oh, I love the noise that they make. I don't think I'm on the right side. Yeah. I love that. It actually just sounds like, you know, metal on metal, gears rotating, and it looks awesome, too. Oh, this part with the chain chomplets. And them being all annoying and stuff. Look at them coming out of the little dog houses. Look at that. Ah, they're so adorable, yet deadly. How can this be? You're adorable, yet deadly? Rhyming. Quick, go inside one of their houses. Be like in the Into the Igloo star in Super Mario 64 in Snowman's Land, where you have to, like, crawl into that igloo. Except in this part, or I mean in this case, it would be crawling into a chain chomplet doghouse. Ah, that's so awesome. I love how, you know, I remember in Super Mario Bros. 3, most of the time you did run across these screws. They weren't necessarily terribly important. Like, you didn't actually have to use them to get across. Whoa. And I always hate that lag when you kill those guys. But in this part, you most certainly do have to. I mean, unless you were using some sort of hack that lets you be... Oh, thank you! That let you be flying Mario, like, 100% of the time. Maybe I could get rid of them. Thank you. Him. Not them. Multiple. Well, now I suppose to be multiple, because now here's the second one. Perfect! Wow, I think that's what you're actually supposed to do. That's amazing. Oh, I missed some starbits. Oh, well. Starbits is starbits is starbits. That looked like a crayon up there. And onto the platform. Oh, no, not there. Now we're onto the moving platform of doom. Yeah, this is where the purple coin mission happens, and it's a bit of a trickster is what that one is. I think the first time I actually did it, man, did it take me several tries to do it. It was... just shaking my head. It wasn't too much fun the first time. Alright. And we got this crazy... Oh, I should have kept him on there. That would have been great. Keep him on there for the ride. How you doing, buddy? How's life been? How's the wife and kids? I don't have any. I'm lonely. And then just kill him and just put him out of his misery. Cannons galore. Now, yeah, this was a big reason why I say that it's very similar to the Battle Rock Galaxy, because they did have these sort of cannons coming at you with with the whole moving platform business going on here. Oh, one up. Wait, that was a nice big backflip. Yeah, backflip. What was it? Yeah, that thing that I just did. That was the side somersault. I remember Corey and myself actually looked this up because it came up in Super Mario 64. I was like, you know, what is that called? Because I always called it like a side flip. And then he decided to look it up in the Super Mario Galaxy instruction booklet because he remembered it was in that game. He was like, okay, it's called a side somersault in this game, and I actually found my old instruction booklet for Super Mario 64. And I was like, what did you say it was called? He was like, a side somersault. Oh, okay, well in Super Mario 64 it's called a side somersault. Perfect. All right. Wow, this is getting scary. Ah, okay. That wasn't scary for too long. You know, honestly, they could have been a little bit more evil about it and made that go on for at least a few more seconds. But hey, whatever. I don't know what I think I'm doing, but I do think that I'm failing big time. That was unbelievably close. Okay, never again are we doing that. Not 5 inches away from the star. Please. Did I just hear him bounce again? Yeah, well, what do I care? You know, it's his springy body. He can bounce all he wants. You know, who am I to judge? Here we go with star number 79. All right. Colossal cannons. They are massive. Man, I mean, I've never seen those cannons ever before in the entire game. No, certainly not. You know, I mean, really, they could have been a little bit more literal. With that stage name. And made, like, ridiculously huge cannonballs. Like, what was that? Oh, the Revenge of the Topman tribe. Yeah, I mentioned those guys before. Like in Super Mario Bros. 3, on the first level in World 8, that, like, sort of tank level, or the tanks, I should say, like, the army of tanks. And then at a certain point, there's just, like, a massive cannonball towards the end. Oh, and it's also in the second stage with the ship as well. Oh my, I'll never forget that friggin' giant cannonball that really, you know, honestly should kill you in one hit, but hey, you know, it's a Mario game. Suspend your disbelief. Alright, so here we go again with blowing up trash, which, once again, just totally does not remind me of the Battle Rock Galaxy. So I believe last time in the Battle Rock Galaxy, there was actually 5, but now there's 6. They're really trying to ramp up the difficulty, I can see. Alright, and just a little bit more. A couple more to toss. If I can get it nice and perfect on there, I think I did, and then... Oh, that one might be a little bit close. Oh, come on. Explode faster, darn you. Oh, wow. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. A second away, and then you got to do that to me. So, you know, luckily, at least in this mini-game, you don't actually die. Oh, perfect. When you lose. Amazing, though, because, you know, I was actually going to mention that. You know, at, like, certain points, it actually seemed like, you know, the first time I was doing these sorts of things, you know, like in the Battle Rock Galaxy, and I'm sure other people tried this too, to, you know, sort of chain the bomb explosions. You know, like, you would toss one, and then you would put one, like, sort of nearby, and then you would put one in the middle, so that, like, when the first one explodes, and the second one, and, you know, the third one, and then boom, you know, you got, like, a whole chain going. And that just did not work out, you know? The whole trick is to actually, you know, land them on the little lights. And, you know, I'm sure myself and plenty of other people also tried to, you know, like, shoot them with star bits, or, like, jump on them, or spin attack them, or, you know, just anything to make them explode faster, because, man... You know, when it really counts, the bombs just do not explode fast enough. Alright, so moving on to the same stage as before. Because we didn't finish it. No, we did the secret song. And it was very secret. Alright. So, here we go. I'm killing stuff. Well, eventually. Because that's what we gotta do. And if we don't do that, then there's a big problem, you know, for the whole universe, really. Alright. So, you know, honestly, I could have cut this out, but hey, you know, it's fun. Get me out of here, Where did I go, you know, during the last, portion when I was actually, playing this stage? I don't remember doing that at all. Alright. So, oh yeah, I kind of need this guy and then bounce up. I should have done that. I should have done that then. What am I doing? What do I think I'm doing? Me? What do you do? Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I don't even need him. Forget you, man. Forget you. Ooh. Yeah, that whole thing. With the howling. And the dogs barking. I'm sure someone out there, somewhere out there, someone watching this video had their speakers on and heard me do that, and their dog started barking. See if it happens again. Alright. Getting weird. Oh, yeah, this part. Oh, my gosh. This, yeah. I mean, This part really doesn't seem like it's too tricky, but get hit and whoa, okay. What? Okay, perfect. I see a life stream. Somehow I got hit twice. I don't even know how. But get hit and you fall back down. You know, it's a fate worse than death, really. Oh, come on. Ah, friggin' you. Get back up there. All right, that's enough of that. We're doing this time. It's gonna happen. Or my name's not Steve. Yeah, you know, just in case I'm wrong. Oh, no. Yeah, can you not be doing that? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, now see, that's where the aggravation comes in. You know, you get hit by one and then you try to save yourself and then, oh, what do you know? You get stuck in an infinite loop where you just keep on getting hit. Well, thankfully I had that live stream, so there you go. Combo of absolute destruction and terror. I love how this always looked like sort of an airplane landing, you know, with the whole blue tarmac, I'm gonna call it. And the crazy white cutout lines on the edge, like somebody cut out a coupon. And the sort of landing signals with the, whoa, okay, bye. There goes that shell, floating on out in the deep of space. The depths of space. And then you got like these circles here that are sort of like the, what? Wow, all that for a coin? Look, and then there's not even, and then there's just a live stream that's just sitting there. Okay. It could have been in one of the chests, but hey, no, that would have forced you to do stuff. Man, we don't want our players to actually have to do anything challenging. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that music. I was just expecting it to pop up. Were those guys there before? I think they were. Ah. And let me guess, there's also the Luma Shop guy with his Luma B and Luma bopping. Oh, yeah, I see him right there. Whoa, man, they're really making this one difficult. Oh, man, there's like just pockets of space where there's no actual laser. How are we going to do this one? Man, I'm suddenly, you know, I'm surprised I never mentioned this before, but I suddenly get reminded of that one Mario Kart Wii event, or tournament, or whatever, where you had to fight the Topman. That was, or the Top Maniac, what am I saying? Yeah, I remember that. That was a bit of an awesome stage to have a little tournament event thingy. I always called them events. Like, they didn't really seem much like tournaments if you were just, like, doing, like, I mean, there was no actual, like, tournament bracket or anything. You were just sort of having fun and then trying to see if you get, like, the fastest time out of all your friends and the world, really. Maybe even the universe. That'd be Mario, actually. He'd be checking to see if he was the fastest in the universe. Anyway, that's it for this part of the Super Mario Galaxy playthrough. Join me in part 20, where we will be doing more of the garden. See you all next time.